Okay, vamos. Okay, we're gonna learn how to drive the truck. I'm gonna give you some tips how to drive in the trucks on the street. What we're gonna drive in today is the Class B, but it's normally the same way to drive in the Class A. Just more wider turns. First, always a seat belt. We drive in the 6-speed vehicle, same thing with the Class 8. So we always start in the second gear. So we're gonna start driving forward. We're gonna put it in the second gear. We're gonna look through the mirrors, make sure it's safe to do so, and we're gonna put the blinker because we're gonna merge to the left. Always 2 hands on the steering wheel. Once you shift into the third gear, 2 hands on the steering wheel, and always look into the front, see what is around you. I can see the red light in the front, so I'm gonna prepare to stop. Every 10 seconds you guys have to do the traffic check. Traffic check means you guys look into the left, look into the right, and look into the front, where is in front. I am in the third gear. All I need to do is release the fuel and let the truck go moving before I press in the clutch. We could not press the clutch more than the length of the truck. So once I see it's no more than the length of the truck, I will press in the clutch and the brakes. Every single time that you guys stop, have to be able to see the 2 tires of the car in the front and the 2 lanes, the white lanes. If we don't have a car, I have to be able to see the 2 lanes. Today we have a car, I have to be able to see the 2 tires of the car. If I don't see the 2 tires of the car, that means I encroach in the car. It's gonna be 1 point for the DMV. Once you stop, you put it on the second gear and prepare to move. We're gonna turn it to the right. We're on the second gear. We just pushing the truck a little bit, put it on the third gear, and then 2 hands on the steering wheel, and we start turning. The more wide that we can. And the DMV is we touching the bike lane, when any tire of the truck or the vehicle is automatically failed. Third gear, fourth gear, finish shifting, 2 hands on the steering wheel. Traffic check. Look into the left, look into the right, and look into the front. And make sure your vehicle is in between the 2 lanes. Every single time that you're touching the bike lane, it's going to be automatically failed. If you're touching the left lane, it's going to be 1 point. I see it's the yellow. My speed has to be below 30 to put it on 4th gear. Then below 25, put it on the 3rd gear and stop the vehicle. As you see, I stop and I can see the 2 lanes. If I encroach in the lanes and I only see 1 lane, that means I encroaching is 1 point from the DMV. Once you stop the vehicle, always have to be in the gear and 2 hands on the steering wheel all the time. You guys could not put it in neutral and only 1 hand and the other hand on the stick shift is automatically fair on the DMV. Always 2 hands in gear. And always before you guys moving, traffic check to make sure it's safety to move. Green light, we start moving, 2 hands on the steering wheel. Middle of the intersection, we can shift. We can put it on the 3rd gear, keep going. 2 hands on the steering wheel. 4th gear, traffic check. Look into the left, look into the right, look into the front. The signs when you're driving, you have to be able to see the signs for the speed, for the road speed, and the truck route. They will ask you what is the speed of the road after you're passing the sign to see if you put attention on the signs. The speed on this road that I'm driving right now is 45 miles per hour. I already see the sign. So if they ask me, I have the answer for them. That is a 45. If the sign say 45, you guys have to go 45 if the traffic allow you. Always prepare for something to happen, like the car in the front to us is pulling out. Always prepare for everything when you guys driving. That's why you guys have to do the traffic check often, every 10 seconds. I can see in the front there's a red light, so I'm gonna prepare myself for start downshifting. I'm gonna put the truck below 35, braking it slowly, and then I go to the 4th gear. 2 hands on the steering wheel. Once I get in close to the car, I'm gonna brake a little bit more to put it below 25 and put it on the 3rd gear. Now the light changed, I am the 3rd gear, I can go. Speed sign, 45 miles per hour. Traffic check, looking to the left, looking to the right, and looking to the front. When you guys do the traffic check, is to make sure you guys are between the 2 lanes and you guys don't touch in no lanes. I see a red light in the front of me. I'm going to start downshifting. Below 30, 4th gear. Release my clutch slowly. Below 25, I can put it on the 3rd gear. Now this is a railroad tracks. The railroad tracks, we don't stop. What we do, we use a slow down. The slow down means you guys release the fuel, looking to the left, looking to the right. This is another track, looking to the left, looking to the right, and keep going. We don't shifting on the railroad tracks. Now we want to stop. I am in the 3rd gear. Once my truck is stopped, I put it on the 2nd gear, and I'm able to see the 2 lanes. When you guys driving on the streets, it's just a speed sign and the truck route. When you guys driving on the freeway, it's a clearance of the bridge. Traffic check. Left, right, looking to the front, looking at my speed, shifting. Every time that you see the RPMs are above the 50, you guys can shift. See the RPMs about 50, shifting. Seconds, traffic check again, looking to my left, looking to my right, make sure I don't touch in lanes. Looking to the front and look at my speed. So people in the DMV tell you to move to the left lane, do your traffic check, looking to the left, looking to the right. Put your blinker. When it's safe, you guys are gonna move lane. We don't shifting. And as you see, I don't turn off my blinker till my vehicle is in the lanes. I will turn off my blinker. We're gonna turn it to the left in this light. So I'm gonna put my blinker again. Slow down. Downshifting to the 5th. Below 30. Downshifting to 4. And stay on the 2 lanes. In between the 2 lanes. As you guys hit the curb, automatically fail. When I'm stopped, I have to make sure my vehicle is in the 2 lanes. 2nd gear, 3rd gear. Now I'm ready to turn. Start turning it slowly using 2 hands. Once you're in the lane, you can shift it. I see the traffic is stopping. I am in the 4th gear. Below 30, I'm going to put it on the 3rd and slow down my vehicle. Always release the clutch slow. With 2 hands on the steering wheel, you can grab it from here, or you can grab it from here, but 2 hands on the steering wheel all the time. After 10 seconds, do another traffic check. Even you're driving slow, do another traffic check, looking to the left, to the right, to the front. And now we want to stop. Now, once I stop, I'm going to grab my gears and I'm going to put it on the 2nd gear. If you're looking in the front, I'm able to see the tires of the truck. Once again, if you don't see the tires of the truck, that means you're encroaching the vehicle. It's 1 point for the DMV. In the DMV, most likely you guys are going to drive more than 30 or 35 minutes. That's your test drive. They're looking for every single point that I tell you in this video, to deducting points. like touching lanes, 1 point, encroaching the vehicle, 1 point, encroaching the lane, 1 point, automatically fails, touching the bike lane, shifting on the railroad tracks, shifting when you're turning, or touching the curb. That's automatically fails for the DMV. So every time that you stop, even if you have to wait like 10 minutes, 2 hands on the steering wheel, and the vehicle has to be in gear all the time. Now we are lucky, it looks like it's a construction in the front, so we want to spend a little bit more time in this road. As you see the car that turning, making the U-turn, please don't try to do it. You guys have to wait because you're driving the commercial vehicle. For the DMV, all the steps I show you is for the DMV. That's what they qualify you guys. If you guys start doing something that is not supposed to be, DMV is gonna fail you. And you guys want to get your license, follow the instructions that I give it to you guys to get your license. Like I say, I am still in the second gear. My 2 hands on the steering wheel. Even if my leg starts shaking because I was pressing the clutch for so long, I had to be in gear to like moving. I could not put the truck in the neutral. Once you get your license, yes, you can put the vehicle in the neutral. But for the DMV, it has to be in gear all the time and 2 hands on the steering wheel. Even if the car in front move a little bit, I will not move my truck. Now I have enough space to move my truck a little bit. But it's only 1 car lane, stay where you at. Now it's more than 1 car lane, I'm gonna move my truck a little bit forward. Then I'm gonna stop slowly. Remember, you guys have to have a perfect distance from the vehicle in the front of you. See, the car is gonna come into the entrance, so we're just gonna wait for him to move. When something like this happens in the DMV and the traffic is stopped, don't block the entrance to the parking lot. I see the traffic is moving. I am in the second gear, 2 hands on the steering wheel. Traffic check, and start moving. Third gear, 2 hands on the steering wheel. And try to go slow, because I know the traffic is going to stop. So try to go slow, just follow the distance, the proper distance to the vehicle in the front of you. You see that guy in the front of me is touching the lanes? If that's the bike lane, it's automatically failed. If it's just a regular lane, it's 1 point. So ever try to touch in the lanes on the right, because you never know if it's a bike lane or it's a regular lane. Stop at the proper distance. Once I stop, my truck is in the third, I will put it on the second gear and just wait. Always looking through your mirrors to make sure everything is safe before you guys move. You're looking on the sign on the railroad, it says 2 tracks. So when it's 2 tracks, you have to check in 2 times. First time, the first track, the second time, and the second track. Always looking to the left, and to the right, to the left, and to the right. When we're crossing, remember, we don't shifting, we don't do nothing, we just go straight. Once we pass it, we can shift in and we can turn. But always looking for the signs when you guys driving. See my leg is shaking because I'm pressing the clutch for long. But I still have to be in the second gear and my 2 hands on the steering wheel all the time. Now they move it again, traffic check, and then move. Oh, it's 3 tracks. So that means I have to check in 3 times. Always looking for the sign. You see the sign that says stop in red here? This is a green. Before we crossing, we can go. Still green, we can go. First track, looking to my left, looking to my right. Second track, looking to my left, looking to my right. And the last track, looking to my left, looking to my right. I am in the third gear, so I can go straight, and then I'm gonna do my wide turn. Always looking for all the signs around you. Always moving your head everywhere to make sure everything is safe when you guys driving. As you see, this is a construction zone. I don't see any signs to tell me that driving at 25 miles per hour. Legally, when it's a construction, it's 25 miles per hour, even if it's not posted. So we have to drive in slow. I am in the 4th gear, put it on the 3rd gear, release my clutch slowly so that we can move. Especially in the construction signs, do more traffic checks. You see all the people working, sometimes they don't look at it and they're coming in front of you. That's why we're driving 25 miles per hour and traffic checks. Always looking in the front. When you start seeing the red lights on the vehicles in the front, that means they're going to stop. Downshift to 3rd. Release the clutch slowly. When it's time to stop, no more than the length of the truck, press the clutch and stop. Be able to see the tires of the car. Once you stop, grab the gear and put it on the 2nd gear and wait. 2 hands on the steering wheel. Once we start moving again, traffic check, looking again, and start move. Always in the DMV, they will tell you ahead what you're going to do is you turn it to the left or to the right. And the next light, we're going to turn it to the left. So from here, I'm going to put my blinker. I'm going to shift because I'm going to turn in. I am in the 4th gear. All I have to do is do it slowly from here. 2 hands on the steering wheel, no shifting. And always make sure you're in between the 2 lanes. Look into your mirrors, make sure you're between the 2 lanes. Always the car's gonna try to pull you in front of you. You have enough distance to stop. Put it on the 3rd gear, release my clutch, and then stop, and put it on the 2nd gear. And 2 hands on the steering wheel, and wait. Every time when you turn it to the left or to the right, and it's a long turn, like from here to the turn, it's a long turn. Always put it on the 2nd, move the truck, and put it on the 3rd, and turn it on the 3rd gear. 3rd gear is a perfect gear to turn it. Second gear, pushing the truck a little bit, put it on the 3rd gear, keep it straight. Now I can start turning. I will not shift it, use 2 hands to turn. Always looking what is ahead. You see that truck in the front? Just park it because it have problems. Try to go the more slow next to the truck. Because you never know if the driver is going to come coming out of the truck. Once you pass in the truck, is the traffic allow you go to the speed of the road. Traffic check, looking to the left, looking to the right, make sure I'm in 2 lanes, looking to the front and looking at my speed. Always looking to the lights. If the light was green for a long period, most likely the light is going to turn it red. Traffic check. 45 miles per hour according to the sign, so I have to drive in 45 miles per hour is the traffic allowed me. Once again, if they tell you to move to the left lane, always do your traffic check. Look into the mirrors, make sure it's safe to do so. Put your blinker, and then move to the next lane. Make sure your vehicle is in between the 2 lanes. Once the vehicle is in the 2 lanes, turn off the blinker. I see the railroad track is gonna come in the train, so I'm gonna start prepare myself to stop the vehicle. I am in the 5th gear, below 35. I'm gonna put it in 4, release my clutch slowly, and start pressing the brake. Below 25, put it on the 3rd, release my clutch, and go slow. When something like this happens on the DMV, you see the sign right here? You have to stop behind the sign. Once you stop and you see is a room for you in the front, go to the front. But never park in this sign. Once you move into the front, make sure your vehicle crossing the sign and the street and stop. Always remember that you will have to be able to see the 2 tires of the car and put it on the 2nd gear. And just wait. Unfortunately, we have now the train. It was the traffic, now it's the train, but always has to be in the gear and 2 hands on the steering wheel all the time. Is this train, it taking like 25 minutes to cross, you have to be in gear and 2 hands on the steering wheel all the time. I know it's crazy, but it's used for the DMV. Get your license and drive like professional. Always about safety. As you're looking on the mirror and you see the cars, they come in all the way to the sign and then put the car right on the top of the sign. That's illegal according to the DMV. So you guys have to make sure you guys don't do that. Always giving the space to the sign on the street. Now when the train is crossing, the arms is going to be up and the light is going to be off. The people is going to start moving. Most of the cars, they don't want to be behind a big truck. So most likely some of the cars are going to start jumping on my lane. You have to prepare for everything that happened because you're the professional. So start moving. Second gear. Third gear before we cross in the railroad tracks. And even if the train just passed, in the railroad track, we always looking to the right, make sure nothing coming, looking to the left, make sure nothing coming, and we don't shift it. Once your vehicle passing the railroad tracks, make sure your vehicle passing, you can shift. In the next light, we want to turn into the left. You see a vehicle like this and you road test, make sure you don't touch in the mirrors from him and stay in the between the two lanes. If you're touching the lane, it's gonna be 1 point. You blinker and then we turn it. We don't shift into third and then wait. Now we don't gonna stop because the light turning green. We start in the third gear and we just follow the truck. You see the white dots? You guys have to make sure your tires don't touch the white dots. Always making the right turn. I see the railroad tracks again in the 45 miles per hour. So I'm just gonna release my fuel, looking to the left, looking to the right, crossing, left, right. Now we can go. The sign was say 45, so I have to go 45. you guys driving like 30 miles per hour, you're blocking the traffic, it can be automatically fail or it can be a point based on the examiner. So always try to go at the speed of the signs. Seconds pass, traffic check. Looking to my left, looking to my right, looking to the front, and look at my speed to make sure I'm driving at 45 miles per hour. If you guys driving 46, 47, it's speeding for the DMV. Looking what is ahead of you. You see the light in the front, start turning. So we start downshifting. We're in the 6th gear. We're going to the 5th. Release the clutch slowly. Brake the vehicle slowly. Below 35, we can put it on 4th. Below 25, we can put it on 3rd. And just let it go slowly. Once you see it's no more than the length of the vehicle, you guys are gonna press the clutch, stop, grab it, and put it on 2nd, and 2 hands on the steering wheel. The route I'm going to take today, I'm going to put you in the narrow roads. That's part of the DMV and the US city. They're going to take you to the narrow roads at the highest speed. Right now, we're driving on the city. The light turning green, 2nd gear, traffic check, start moving. Before the intersection, I can shift, 3rd gear, 2 hands on the steering wheel. But I see my lane is gonna end. I'm gonna put my blinker because I'm gonna merge. Looking to make sure it's safe to do so. Merge to the left lane. Once my vehicle is on the lane, turn off the blinker. I see railroad tracks. I'm gonna release the fuel. Looking to the left, looking to the right. Once my vehicle crossing, left and right, and keep going. Always make sure you're in between the 2 lanes. The sign in the back say 50, I can drive in 50 because the traffic allow me. But I'm gonna look in the front and I see the red light and I see a couple lights start turning red. So that means they start stopping, all the traffic moving around me. So I have to be safe. I am in the 6th gear. I'm gonna put it on the 5th gear, release the clutch. I'm not blocking the traffic because the traffic in front of me started to slow down. So I can see my speed is below 35. I'm able to put it on the 4th gear. So I will put it on the 4th gear. 2 hands on the steering wheel. And just keep going. We want to go straight. Below 25, I'm going to put it on the 3rd gear. 2 hands on the steering wheel. Release my clutch. And just keep going. Once I see it's no more than the distance of the truck, clutch and brake, able to see the two tires, grab my gear and put it on the 2nd, 2 hands and just wait. Now we're going to start driving on the roads that they have stop signs. Always make sure you guys don't do the California stop. Always make sure you stop, complete the vehicle, and start moving. If you guys do the California stop, but not complete the stop, automatically fail for the DMV. So that the light turning green, 2 hands on the steering wheel, traffic check before I move, and then start moving. Before the intersection, 3rd gear, traffic check. Shifting. Even if the road is curvy, you guys have to be able to put the truck in between the 2 lanes. Even if you guys don't see the white lane on the right, try to stay close to the left lane, which is the yellow. You see the signs in front of you? It's a school sign, it's a stop sign ahead, and it's a stop sign. Right now it's no school, don't worry about the school because it's no schools. Start you downshifting, we're not turning to the right. 4th gear, below 25, put it on the 3rd gear, and stay on the 3rd gear. Because we turn into the right, we want to be close to the left lane and stop. We have to be able to see the white lane. Grab the gear, put it in the 2nd gear. And now we're going to traffic check and we're going to turn it. The more white that you guys can, and start turning. Always look at the tires of the truck, the crossing. Once you finish your turn, shifting. Even if it's narrow road, all these roads are 50, 55 miles per hour. So you have to be at the speed. Traffic check, make sure you use the 2 lanes. If you use the 2 lanes. After 10 seconds, another traffic check, looking to my left, looking to my right, make sure I'm between the 2 lanes. Another 10 seconds, traffic check, looking to my left, looking to my right, keep driving. Now, as I look into the front, I see the sign that says it's a stop sign ahead. So I'm going to start downshifting. I am in the 6. I go to the 5, slow down, brake the truck a little bit, don't slam on the brake just slowly, below 35, put it on the 4th, 2 hands, below 25, put it on the 3rd, and release the clutch. We're not turning to the left. Clutch and stop, and be able to see the white lane. Grab the gear, put it in the 2nd gear. Before you move, traffic check. Go straight and then turn. Always looking where your truck is going to make sure you don't hit the car when you're turning. Now this is the 2 signs that you're looking at. The speed and the truck route. See, the speed is 55. So I have to go 55 and the truck route is straight. So now I have to push it to drive at 55 because there's no traffic in front of me. Traffic check, looking to my left, looking to my right, make sure I'm in between the 2 lanes. See my speed, 55. After 10 seconds, do the same thing. Traffic check, looking to my left, looking to my right, make sure I am in between the 2 lanes and 2 hands on the steering wheel. Even if it's a big truck that coming in front of me, I have to be in between the 2 lanes. Now as you look into the front, it's a red line. I don't know if it's going to change or not, but I'm going to start downshifting. Because I am in the 6th gear, I'm going to put it on the 5th gear. You see the big truck? We have to be in the 2 lanes, in between the 2 lanes. Don't move. Now from here to the light, I'm going to put it on the 3rd gear. I'm going to brake a little bit. to make sure I'm below 35. Downshift to 4, release my clutch. Brake a little bit, below 25, put my clutch, put it on the third gear, and just let the truck moving. Still red light, now it's a green light, now we can go. And the third gear. Something like that happened on the DMV, it's a point of no return. And the DMV only have the green light and the red light. It's the tires of the vehicle crossing already the two white lanes. It's a point of no return, but you guys have to call it. Now the speed of this road again is 55. So we have to go 55. Speed, do your traffic check. Look into the left, look into the right to make sure you're between the two lanes. Speed sign 55. You have to be 55. Seconds pass, traffic check. Look into my left, look into my right, look into the front, look at my speed, and I am in between the two lanes. The sign for the stop, so I'm going to start downshifting. I am in the 6th gear, put it on the 5th, release my clutch. I'm going to wait for my speed go below 35. If you have to press the brake a little bit. Below 35, put it on 4. Below 25. You guys are gonna put it on 3rd. Now we wanna turn it to the right. It's gonna be a narrow turn. So I'm gonna stay close to the left lane. I see the white lane, put it on the 2nd gear. Remember, always have to stop, complete the stop. I do my traffic check. I see a car coming, I will not go because I'm driving the commercial vehicle, so it's gonna move in slow. I wanna wait for the car. Once the car passing, do another traffic check, make sure nothing coming, and then you can go. The more wide that you guys can, and always looking that you guys don't touch in the right lane. It's for any reason on your turn, because it's a narrow turn, just mention it. It's impossible to avoid the right lane, so I'm gonna turn it the more wide I can, but if I touch it, it's because it was impossible not to touch it. But I always mention it to the examiner of the DMV. So now I'm gonna speed up, traffic check, make sure I'm in between the two lanes. Be driving a 55 again on the road. 2 hands on the steering wheel, traffic check, left, right, make sure you're between the two lanes, and 2 hands on the steering wheel. As I look into the front, I can see the stop sign again. Always look into the front, where is the front of you. So I'm going to start downshifting from 6 to 5, release the clutch. We're going to turn it to the right at the stop sign. So I put my blinker, I brake a little bit to make sure it's below 35. put it on fourth, release my clutch, brake a little bit more, below 25, put it on third, two hands on the steering wheel, and make sure I'm stopped. You see I turn it to the right, but I don't turn it right here. I just want to do the wide turn, be able to see the right lane, grab it, put it on the second gear, everybody stop, it's my turn, and I start turning the more wide that I can. Make sure you guys don't touch the wide lane. Once you complete your turn, you start shifting. The sign says 55, so we have to drive in 55 again. You see the big truck is coming? I have to make sure I am in between the two lanes, even if it's a truck coming and it's a narrow road. Seconds pass, traffic check, looking to my left, looking to my right, make sure I'm between two lanes, to the front, then my speed. I have to press a little bit more fuel. Still 55, my speed is still 55, I am in between the two lanes. I can see ahead of me is a stoplight. It's red. It is turning green. Most likely when I approach the line, it's gonna be red. So I am still a little bit below 55 because I don't wanna be 55 and my light is red. It's gonna be a mess. So I'm gonna start approaching the light. You see the light start turning. So I'm gonna start downshifting. I'm gonna brake a little bit to below 35. When it's below 35, I will grab it and put it on fourth. Release slow my clutch. Below 25, I will put it on the third gear. Release the clutch. And before we stop, clutch, stop, grab it, and put it on the second gear. You guys see, I'm able to see the two white lanes. That's the correct way to stop in the DMV. Once I stop, I put it on the second gear, two hands on the steering wheel, and just wait for my light. Light gets green, traffic check, start moving. Right in the middle of the intersection, shift, speed limit 55. We're gonna go 55. We have to make sure we don't touch in the right lane because it's a back lane. After the second pass, traffic check again. Make sure I am in between the two lanes. We can shift. There's another stop like ahead, so I have to prepare for the light. Now it's green. I don't want to block the traffic, so I'm going to drive a little bit below 55. Just in case the light change. Okay, I am approaching, it's not changing. I go 55. a sign ahead of me that say that the curve is gonna be a 50. So we're gonna release the fuel a little bit. I'm gonna press my brake, I just release my fuel and start doing the curve. A 50, and then press the fuel a little bit. Always, like I say, in the railroad tracks, we don't stop. It's a railroad tracks ahead of us. Release the fuel pedal before the railroad tracks. Looking to my left, looking to my right. We're crossing, left, right, and keep going. There's a line in front of ahead. I have to make sure I pass it on green. Once we pass the line, truck route and the speed sign. Truck route is straight, the speed sign say 55. I don't have traffic ahead of me, so I have to go 55. What I see in front is a red light. I just slow down a little bit, pressing the brake a little bit. Put it on the fifth, release my clutch, 2 hands on the steering wheel. Below 35. Clutch, 4, release the clutch, below 25, clutch, 3rd, and just release the clutch all the way till we stop. Always make sure you're stopping between the 2 lanes and you'll be able to see the 2 lanes at the front of you. If it's a car in front of you, make sure you'll be able to see the 2 tires of the car. Always looking what is in front of you. If you guys see the sign in the front of me, it says 45 miles per hour. That's the road sign for the road in the front. In the DMV, they're gonna wait for you to crossing the sign. After you crossing the sign, they're gonna asking you, hey, what is the speed of the road? If you start guessing 35, 25, it's gonna be a point. It's more likely they're gonna ask you for the next sign to see if you read the sign correctly. For every time that you fail to answer exactly what the sign say, it's gonna be a point. Traffic check, as you guys look at, every 10 seconds, traffic check can fail you on your drive test. Because I'm gonna show you on the paper, and the paper say every single 5-10 seconds traffic check. When you're turning, when you stop, when you're moving, traffic check. For every time that you guys don't do the traffic check every 10 seconds, is 1 point. Green light, we're gonna start moving, traffic check. Middle of the intersection, shift. Have to be in the 45. Traffic check, looking to the left, looking to the right, looking to the front, and look at my speed. Always when you guys do the traffic check, look into the mirror on the right, look into the front and your speed, and make sure you're between the 2 lanes. We're gonna turn it to the right with my blinker, 5th gear, 5 gear. If for any reason you guys don't have a distance to go all the way to the 3rd, you see I am in the 5th, I will put it on 4, release my clutch, and then stay on 4. Stop my vehicle, grab it from 4th, and put it on 2nd. If you guys try to do the 3rd gear, it's gonna be a mess because you guys don't have proper distance to do it. Okay, we're gonna turn it to the right. We're using the 2nd gear just to push it, put it on the 3rd, and then the right turn. Always looking on the mirror to make sure you guys don't touch in the back lane. Once we turn it complete, shifting. After 10 seconds, another traffic check. Looking to my left, looking to my right, looking to the front, and look at my speed. In the next line, we're gonna make a right. So because we're gonna make a right, I will put my blinker, so that way everybody knows that I'm gonna turn it, and I'm gonna start downshifting. I go to the fifth. I'm gonna go below 35, put it on 4. I'm gonna go below 25, put it on 3rd. Now the light change, I had to make sure I'm able to stop, that I can see the 2 lanes in the front of me, grab my gear, put it on the 2nd, and just wait. Try not to go in red because you never know what is going to happen. If you guys stop the vehicle in the crosswalk, it's going to be automatically failed. Now it's the green light, we can go. I will not shift it till I complete my turn. Once I complete my turn, I can shift. It's for any reason in the DMV they tell you to park the truck. This is what they expect for you to do. Let's say they tell me to park the truck right here. I'm gonna put my blinker, I do my traffic check, and I'm gonna come in slow. Always make sure you guys don't touch the curb. The vehicle has to be straight. Stop the vehicle. You guys gonna put the vehicle in neutral. You guys gonna put the brakes. You guys gonna turn off the blinker, and you guys are gonna put the hazard lights, the four-way flasher, and then wait for the instructions. If they tell me, okay, we can go, I will put my blinker, turn off my hazards, put my vehicle in the low gear, my brake in the pedal, release my brake, and do my traffic check, make sure it's safe to do so. Once it's safe to do so, I will start moving. We're gonna go back to the yard. Hopefully this is helping you a lot when you guys driving. So good luck.